After India Today exposed the nexus between pharma companies and hospitals, MOS Health has taken cognizance of the matter, has assured that the government will look into what we have shown and those who are guilty will be dealt with strictly. Just to bring our viewers up to speed, we expose the gaping profit margins that drug companies make, a loot in the name of saving lives. Listen in to Anupriya Patel.
Well, the NDA government is committed to the welfare of the last man in the society, and that is why the health department has taken several initiatives to make sure that the drugs and diagnostic services are available at affordable prices to all. We have taken many initiatives like Amrit Pharmacy stores or the National Free Drugs and Diagnostics Policy, and even the Jan Aushadhi Kendras which are being established by the Department of Pharmaceuticals. So all these efforts are being made with an intention that we make health for all, the vision of Honorable Prime Minister, we are able to fulfill it. Well, you can be rest assured that if any such incidents comes up, we will definitely look into it, we'll examine it, and whatever is the appropriate action, we'll take it. Whoever is guilty will be dealt with strongly.
And now let's get you details of that India Today exclusive that is in your interest. We unmask the nexus between pharma companies and hospitals, reveal how the retail prices of the critical life-saving drugs are inflated, in some cases, wait for this, by as much as up to 9 times.
When you walk into a hospital, you walk in with an extraordinary degree of trust. You trust your doctors for your treatment. Your medicines, no matter how expensive they might be. But insiders of the medical profession have now come out into the open, bearing disturbing evidence of how your jostle for lifesavers might be holding you hostage to brutally overpriced surgical devices and drugs. Anguished, the Alliance of Doctors and Ethical Healthcare has now broken the unwritten code of not speaking out against their own. A key member of the non-profit, Dr. G.S. Grewal, is campaigning against what he firmly believes is an arbitrary price regime.
Industry says that it will stop our R&D, it will stop our production. I have one open question to the pharmaceutical companies. When you are giving me a medicine at 200 rupees at a MRP of 690, how does company has already covered its price, its production, its employee, everything, and the stockist and the retailers margin in the 200? Why should that 600 be allowed by the government or by any pharmaceutical company? Because I am in a compulsion, because I am patient.
Dr. Grewal's group not only wrote to the Prime Minister suggesting that the maximum retail prices of drugs be regulated, he has also revealed a devastating truth. Price quotations various drug companies purportedly sent to private hospitals. These documents reveal massive variations in the costs of life-saving drugs. These price quotations show that hospitals might be paying 9 times less on cancer and heart drugs than patients are charged for. Yes, this price difference is 9-fold. Patients being ripped off, pill by pill, shot by shot. A damning disclosure about what appears to be an outrageous profiteering in the pharma industry. Gross MRPs aren't limited to a single company, but seem to be spread across the sector. Take a look at these quotations. We first highlight the price of cancer drugs that hospitals and wholesalers pay. Pune's M-Cure Oncology offering Demicure 250 mg, an anti-cancer medicine, to an Amritsar hospital at under 2,000 rupees. Now see how much it costs the patients, more than 18,000 rupees in MRP. Similarly, patients are charged as high as 16,500 rupees for one vial of Pemcure 500 mg. But the same cancer drug costs a little over 3,000 rupees to hospitals. Take a look at the margins of Reliance Life Sciences is providing to hospitals for cancer medicines. Trasturel 450 mg offered at around 31,000 rupees to hospitals. For patients, it's more than 58,000. Rituxirel 500 mg is sold in retail at more than twice the hospital price of some 15,000 rupees. Drugs used for heart treatment are priced no differently. Look at this one. A quotation from Abbott, a reputed pharmaceutical company, offering branded drugs at 3 times below the MRP to hospitals. Retilex 18 mg, an anticoagulant, sold at just 18,000 rupees to hospitals. For patients, it's priced at close to 33,000 rupees. Eptifab 100 ml, another heart medicine, costs 3,500 to hospitals and more than 12,000 rupees to patients. India Today has been chasing the drug makers over the past 1 week, but none of them has yet commented on this price variation. A health activist, Raj Narayan, explains this phenomenon.
जब वो अस्पताल पहुंचते हैं तो अस्पताल में घूम रहे बड़ी-बड़ी फार्मास्यूटिकल कंपनियों की दलालें उनको खा जाते हैं। चाहे हम कैंसर के मरीज की बात करें, हार्ट की मरीज की बात करें, वो मरीजों को बड़ी आसानी से उसके टॉट दिन भर अस्पतालों के अंदर घूमते रहते हैं, उन्हें बड़ी आसानी से अपनी जाल में फंसा लेते हैं।
Calls are growing for mechanisms to bring every drug under price control, branded and generic alike. Dr. Meera Shiva of the All India Drug Action Network says every medical procedure on patients should also be subject to audit.
So the national list of essential medicine, we have for 2015, the WHO essential drug list 2017 has come. So many other, because like especially for antibiotics, when resistance emerges, you need newer ones, etc. You get newer drugs which are safety wise, efficacy wise maybe better, you know. But the question is, then do we leave the irrational, non-essential and other drugs 10% increase per year, which has been allowed under DPCO? Right. You know, should it be the no? Many of them should not be in the market. Patients should not waste their money on it.
The country's essential medicines list carries only 376 entries, which is less than 1/4 of drugs available in the market. But regulators insist they step in to control arbitrary pricing.
The nexus lies completely exposed. The surprising part is that not only the branded drug manufacturers but also the generic ones are neck deep into it. Perhaps it's time now for the government to step in and stop this loot.
In February, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government slashed the prices of cardiac stents by as much as 58%. But the momentum needs to be sustained in order for other life-saving drugs and devices to become more affordable. With Anand Patel in Delhi, this is India Today's special investigation team.